I can't even believe it. I can't believe that I've actually signed a record deal. Hi guys, my name is Bedalia. I'm a DJ and a doctor, and in this video I'm going to show you what a week in the life of Bedalia is like. Everything from signing a record deal, doing multiple interviews, podcasts, Instagram lives, and preparing for the biggest gig of my life, a tour with Fatboy Slim next week. Today is Sunday and I'm going to take you all the way through until this time next week. Let's go. So right now we're in my lounge, take a little look. As you can see behind me in my kitchen, my ring light is all set up. I'm about to go live on Instagram with Julius Cowdery, best known for being in Made in Chelsea, talking about building self-esteem and how to make yourself feel good. I write down the biggest goals that I want. The chance that goal happening isn't very, I mean, it's very rare that those things will happen. It's very top secret what my goals might be. And I set those years ago and they're constantly changing. I just broke it down into small, achievable steps. And then along that route, there are times when I have failed. But when I look back at this map that I created for myself, I realize actually, think about those 20 steps that I've actually achieved, and I'm actually here. I failed here, and that hurts. But actually, we've come this far.
And I love that analogy. It's like you're basically shooting for the stratosphere, and if you fall on the moon, you're still fucking happy.
Every single week of my life is completely different. It's so unpredictable, in a good way. Some weeks I'll have TV interviews, most days. This week's a little bit different. Tomorrow we're announcing that I've signed a record deal with Smash the House, who are a really iconic dance label. They're run by previous world #1 DJs, Dimitri Vegas and Like Mike, who are huge idols for me. They're on every single festival main stage around the world, and for me to have their support and be signed to their record label is just crazy. I've got plenty of releases coming out on that label over the next few months, with our first one scheduled in 2 weeks. But to let the world know that I've signed that record deal and to build a bit of hype, right now I'm sending out a few emails to see if various music journals or magazines, newspapers would like to share this story. I can't even believe it. I can't believe that I've actually signed a record deal. So it's Monday and I've got so much to do. All great stuff. Phone is popping off, messages non-stop. Because I've got my first release in a couple of weeks' time, I am sorting out the legal stuff. Contracts between myself and my other writers who are involved in the track. I've got a solicitor who is discussing with the record label, negotiating the agreement, making sure that everything's okay for me to sign. The whole thing is a team effort, but this is the part that gives me the most anxiety, because if someone doesn't sign, we can't release the track. And we have made such an amazing piece. We've made so much amazing music, and I just want to get the music out there now. I'm also on WhatsApp talking to my manager right now. She's been speaking to a brand who want me to be an ambassador. They want me to promote their product across social media. So she's asking me if I'd be happy to produce certain types of content. I've got to also send her my insights, so all the views and likes and all the analytics from my social media, so that this brand can assess whether they want me to be somebody they definitely work with. I've also had a link come through this morning for a podcast interview I'm doing at 3 p.m. So I'll show you some behind the scenes for that as well, talking about mindset and growth. I was actually invited on this podcast by a guy who found me on TikTok. He saw one of my videos on there and he DM'd me. So yeah, really excited to be part of that as well. Ooh, so much going on. So what are the next steps for me? What shall I do next? I can try and locate a recording studio.
I will tell him we'll be able to get hold of a recording studio.
Thanks, Wendy. Bye.
Bye.
I've just had a call from my manager, Wendy, telling me that ITV News National are really interested in filming me prepare for my tour with Fatboy Slim next week, and want to give a teaser of my upcoming release, which comes out in 2 weeks' time as well. ITV would like to film me in a recording studio doing these preparations. We have a nice backdrop, it looks cool, and actually would be a good space for me to do some preparations. So Right now, I'm going to make a few phone calls. This was unexpected today. It's a great opportunity for me and something that I'm so happy is happening. ITV News would like to film. I've had some interest from ITV News. Hi John, we met quite a few years ago. My name's Kishan and I did some work experience with you. Basically, I'm a DJ and like music producer, but alongside that I'm also a doctor.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a busy few years.
Yeah, well, it's like, I think it's unlikely that I'll be able to do it.
Nobody seems to have space on Wednesday just yet, but we keep going. This is what it's like. This is what it's like. I love my life. I actually really wanted to go to the gym today, but when it came to it today, I couldn't be bothered. So instead I went for lunch with my sister, had some pasta. The last couple of hours, I've been in my apartment just sending emails. Right now I'm on the way to the gym. Got myself a sandwich from Tesco because I really couldn't be bothered to make any breakfast. The thing I love about the gym is that it's one part of my life that I can focus on, and if I do it consistently, I will see results, alongside it making me feel good every time I go. And this is very different to other parts of my life where things are much more unpredictable and we don't always see a return on the hard work. I've just booked flights to Barbados. Buzzing, whoop whoop whoop, to celebrate all this hard work. I've just put videos together for ITV News, which we're going to send to them so they can show it on TV tomorrow. One thing that I found that has been my biggest sacrifice is not eating well or following a healthy lifestyle during periods when I am working so hard at the music and media stuff. So for me now, health and fitness is a non-negotiable. And when I'm taking time off in the week to focus on media stuff, I think I should be taking time off in the week to be focusing on being healthy. All set up here, about to go on Instagram Live. Going to be talking about friendships and relationships with a couple of my friends. Interesting topic, not something I ever really talk about, and I'm not really sure what I'm going to add, but I will just spill my thoughts and see what happens. Right, it is Wednesday morning and I'm about to head to a recording studio to meet ITV News. We're going to be filming a piece on me which is going to be broadcasted tonight on national television. I'm really excited. I often wear like shirts like these for my gigs, so I'm going to take this with me as well, just in case they want a change of outfit. Medicine's one of my biggest passions alongside music.
We'll talk about that in the interview.
Having a prestigious record label backed by one of the biggest DJs in the world pushing my music out there, it feels like a dream come true. Out for lunch with my manager, Wendy. Wendy, what have you got there? What are you eating there?
Wow, a bit bigger than I expected. A brioche with halloumi.
It's rare that I actually get to watch myself on TV because usually it's live in the studio. I'm on a Zoom or something. I can't wait. Here we go. Me on ITV News, right behind me. This is absolutely crazy. The fact that this was recorded today and now I'm on TV to the nation. That's me.
Dr. Badalia's sound caught the attention of some influential ears. 9 months on, he's been signed by a record label and is going on tour with perhaps the most famous DJ.
I never thought that DJing in my scrubs with a frying pan, with those dance moves, would get me on a tour with Fatboy Slim. or a record deal. I can't believe that's happening. Thursday, right, it is now 12 p.m. Today I just can't be bothered to go to the gym. I'm pretty knackered. It's been a really full-on week. I might go, I'm not sure. I'm dressed to go. I told myself I was going to go. There's a lot of planning and preparation that needs to go into a release. Yesterday we announced on ITV News that I have this song coming out in 2 weeks' time. So people are prepared for a new song. Now I've got to make sure that people who I know in radio and also other DJs who play my kind of music have the track ready. And then when the song comes out in 2 weeks' time, it has a greater chance of success. It plays on radio and streams. So this morning I'm literally emailing DJs who I know, like Danny Howard from Radio 1, who's been really supportive of me on Instagram and he's had me on this show this year. Friends at Kiss FM, uploading it to BBC Introducing. My goal is to get a song as many plays on radio and as many streams as possible. It's quite tiring and you could easily get no replies and no plays from sending hundreds of emails, but all it takes is one play and a support from one big DJ to boost it. So send those emails. It's really a numbers game. 99 people might ignore it, but that 100th person could be the one that changes the whole game for you. And that's what I've learned across the board with everything I've done.
They've come straight back to me, Lorraine. Would you join Lorraine on Friday the 12th for his first TV interview?
Let's do it. Looks like I might be going on Lorraine next Friday morning. Oh, my sister's calling me. I'm gonna be on Lorraine next Friday, the day of my release. What you can hear here is what's going out on the radio right now, and then I'll join the studio in a few seconds, hopefully.
Kishan Badalia is a man who loves his medicine and loves his music, and the comedy doctor has been gaining plaudits for his inspiring DJ sets. Kishan, afternoon to you.
Good evening, thank you for having me again.
Oh, listen, we want to speak to you as many times as we can.
It's Friday and I'm about to jump on a train from Coventry Station. I've been at Coventry with my family overnight to go to London for an important meeting about a really big broadcast which is going out on New Year's Day where I'm DJing. And then I'm going to be back tonight, back in Birmingham, and then got a gig in Coventry tomorrow, Saturday. Welcome backstage with me, Badalia, at Casbah in Coventry, with my friends Tanwi and Priya. Going to be on stage in 45 minutes and I am very excited.
We're at Badalia's gig and she's on in 5 minutes. We are so pumped. We're going to be a bit cold, so if it's outside, fur coats.
Today is Sunday and I'm out shopping with my friend Tiny Tanvi. She is being my fashion stylist today, picking my clothes for my tour with Fatboy Slim this week because I am now out of clothes and I need to refresh my wardrobe. But I am after some loud clothes, comfortable, fashionable, inspiring clothes where people then look at what I'm wearing and want to dress themselves based on what I'm wearing. Tiny Tanvi has bought a latte and a hoodie for herself. A men's hoodie. And I have bought a really cool flowery No, well, how do you describe it?
Tie-dye.
A tie-dye, pink, blue t-shirt, which is quite different to what I normally wear.
So nice.
Really nice quality. It's not like your standard sports t-shirt. It's like quite a nice, fashionable one, which I'm sure many of you will want to purchase after you've seen me wear it.
Use his code.
You-
Dahlia 10% off.
Yeah. Right now I'm at the German market in Birmingham. We've had a successful shopping trip at the Boring, and now I'm going to have some chips and a crepe with Nutella.
10 out of 10.
Very tasty. It is 10:30 on Sunday night. I promised you that I was going to show you what a week in the life of Bedalia is like. If you would like to see what happens next, me going on tour with Fatboy Slim, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Also, if you'd give this video a like, that would be incredible. Thank you so much for watching, for supporting me and being part of my journey.